Kangaroo, habitat, behavior, and diet. Fast facts: kangaroo. Scientific name: Macropus. Common names: kangaroo, roo. Order: Diprotodontia. Basic animal group: mammals. Distinguishing characteristics: large hind legs, long feet, large tail and pouch, females. Size: 3 to 7 feet in height. Weight: 50 to 200 pounds. Lifespan: 8 to 23 years. Diet: herbivore. Habitat: forests, plains, savannas, and woodlands in Australia and Tasmania. Population: approximately 40 to 50 million. Conservation status: least concern. Fun fact: like camels, kangaroos may go for periods of time without drinking water. Kangaroos are best known for their powerful hind legs, their large feet, and their long powerful tails. They use their legs and feet to hop around, which is their basic means of locomotion, and their tails for balance. Like other marsupials, females have a permanent pouch for raising their young. A kangaroo's pouch is technically called a marsupium and it performs a number of functions. The female kangaroo's breasts, which she uses to nurse her young, are inside her pouch. The pouch also functions similarly to an incubator to allow a joey baby to fully develop. Lastly, the pouch has a safety function in that it helps to protect the female's young from predators. Kangaroos are usually between 3 to 7 feet in height. They can weigh up to approximately 200 pounds. Other physical characteristics of kangaroos are their relatively small heads with their large, round ears. Due to their hopping ability, they can leap over long distances. Some males may leap to almost 30 feet in one leap. Kangaroos live in Australia, Tasmania, and surrounding islands in a variety of habitats such as forests, woodlands, plains, and savannas. Depending on the species, kangaroos occupy different niches in the ecosystem. Kangaroos are herbivores and their diet consists mainly of a variety of plants such as grasses, shrubs, and flowers. Some species may also eat fungi and moss. Kangaroos live in groups called mobs, also known as troops or herds. These mobs are usually headed by the dominant male in the group. Similar to cows, kangaroos may regurgitate their food to chew it as cud and then swallow once more. This behavior is much rarer in kangaroos than in ruminant animals. Kangaroo stomachs differ from those of cows and similar animals, while both kangaroos and cows have chambered stomachs. The fermentation process in their respective stomachs is different. Unlike cows, the process in kangaroos doesn't produce as much methane, so kangaroos don't contribute as much to methane emissions globally as cows. Kangaroos are usually active at night and in the early morning hours, but their overall activity pattern is varied. Their rest periods are restricted almost exclusively to a diurnal, during the day, pattern. Similar to camels, they may go for periods of time without drinking water due to their relative inactivity during the day when it is hotter. Since their diet consists of plants, their water needs can be largely satisfied by the water content present in the plants that they eat. Kangaroos have a varied breeding season. Reproduction takes place all year long, but the Australian summer months of December to February are the most common. Male kangaroos may flex their muscles to attract females and can fight for the right to breed with females. Females usually produce one baby kangaroo, called a joey. After becoming impregnated, a kangaroo will have her baby after a gestation period of a little longer than a month, approximately 36 days. The baby joey weighs about 0.03 of an ounce and is less than 1 inch in length when born, about the size of a grape. After birth, the joey will use its forelimbs to travel through its mother's fur to her pouch, where it will remain for the first few months of its life. After 5 to 9 months, depending on the species, the joey will typically leave the pouch for brief periods of time. After about 9 to 11 months, the joey will leave its mother's pouch for good. Females can enter heat after giving birth, so they may become pregnant while a joey is still nursing in her pouch. The developing baby will enter a dormant state that coincides with their older sibling leaving the mother's pouch. When the older sibling leaves the pouch, the mother's body will send hormonal signals to the developing baby so that it will resume its development. A similar process occurs if the mother is pregnant and the older joey dies in her pouch. Kangaroos are designated as least concern by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN. Their population is very abundant, and by most estimates, there are more kangaroos in Australia than people. Estimates range from a population of 40 to 50 million kangaroos, which continues to increase. Humans are the main threat to kangaroos since they are hunted for both their meat and their hides. Humans can also contribute to the loss of kangaroo habitat due to land clearing for development. Predator threats include dingoes and foxes. Kangaroos use their teeth, claws, and strong hind legs as defense mechanisms against such predators. There are 4 major species of kangaroos. The red kangaroo, Macropus rufus, is the largest. Males of the species have red/brown fur. Other species include the eastern gray kangaroo, Macropus giganteus, the western gray kangaroo, Macropus fuliginosus, and the antilopine kangaroo, Macropus antilopinus. The eastern gray kangaroo is the second largest species and is known as the great gray species, while the western gray kangaroo is also known as the black-faced kangaroo due to its distinctive facial coloring. The antilopine's name means antelope-like, and they are found in northern Australia. Some scientists consider there to be 6 species of kangaroo, including 2 species of wallaroo, Macropus robustus and Macropus bernardus. Wallaroos are considered to be closely related to both wallabies and kangaroos.